You want to say welcome to everybody? You want to welcome everybody?
No,
Why not? You don't want to talk to people no more?
cause I hate them.
But let me cut it out. Anyway, hello everybody. Hello to my people. How's everybody doing today on this lovely Thursday afternoon? Listen, y'all, I'll take 60 degrees in February in my neck of the woods any day of the week, okay? But you best believe I still got my scarf on because I ain't trying to stay sick, okay? Anyway, it's a beautiful day. Thank y'all for tuning in. For those of you who are tuning in, do me a favor. If you are watching me live, throw a one in the chat. If you are watching a replay, throw a two in the chat. Okay. So, and of course, if y'all need to contact with me, please inbox me. Or anything that y'all want more information on that y'all wish for me to speak about, I will. Just let me know. Hop in my inbox, comment below. Um, if it's something that's not in my expertise, I will get one of my colleagues. We will have a discussion with one of my colleagues, y'all, because I never claim to be all knowing about anything. Okay, all right. My voice is a little hoarse. It is a little bit, y'all, because I was a little under the weather, just a little bit. But I'm just fighting it. That's what it's like when you got a small kid. You got a small kid. You get sick a lot. But let's talk about a few things, y'all. I saw something disturbing, and I'm not surprised about it, but I did see something disturbing the other day. Um, this particular famous concert that's happening during this time, and I'm hearing people are using their tax refunds to go to it. Let's please cut that nonsense out, okay? Let's cut that nonsense out. Spending using your tax refunds to attend a concert for somebody who don't even know you, first and foremost. So I named this segment "Keep It in Your Pocket." Why? Because we want to talk about some things that's keeping less money in your pocket, or things that are keeping you broke. Okay. First and foremost, let's talk about the fact that you're not following a budget. Everybody should budget, but like I think about 80% of people don't budget. Everybody should budget. I don't care how much money you do or don't have. Everybody should budget. Okay. And one trick to that is take 80% of your income, stash away 20%, right? And use that 80% as it is your 100%. Okay. You need to do that. All right. So let's talk about exactly what a budget is. So a budget technically is like a financial plan where you base it on your income and your expenses. So what you do need to figure out is what is your discretionary income. And that's differentiating between your wants and your needs. And let's start eliminating those wants, okay? Eliminate unnecessary expenses and keep track of your fixed expenses, meaning the expenses you're going to have every month, no matter what. We know your rent, your mortgage, if you have a car note, insurance, food. We already got enough stuff to pay for. Life is expensive enough. So stop throwing away money that you don't even have. And then you need to review and update your budget regularly, probably a couple of times a year. And another mistake that we do make, and I've done it before, being honest with y'all, is like when you get a raise at work, then you're increasing your lifestyle. You go get a car with a bigger car note, or you might eat out a little bit more, or something like that. I'm not saying don't reward yourself every once in a while. We should all do that, of course. But you gotta like be able to live a little bit below your means in order for you to have more money in your pocket, especially with the times that we are in right now when it comes to inflation and interest. So y'all know I do credit. One of the bad things about credit is it is a perpetual cycle. And when your credit is bad, that keeps your interest rates high. So it's harder for you to save money with higher interest rates. But guess what? You could do something about your credit, okay? Invest in yourself to fix your credit now. All right. So that's one thing people don't do to keep, and that keeps you broke. Another thing is not having an emergency fund. Did y'all know that people that file bankruptcy, if they had an additional between $500 and $1,000 a month, they can actually avoid bankruptcy? Yeah. And then what if something go bad? Like one time, my toilet in my main bathroom, it started overflowing. I didn't know what was wrong with it. And of course, I had to call out a particular company to come out and find out what was wrong. They had to take the toilet off the floor and go down in the pipes and all stuff. And I think it was like a T-shirt or something in the pipe. So I guess one of the little ones put a T-shirt or something down the toilet. But that cost me over $700. What if I didn't have that money? I need a toilet. We all need toilets, right? So sorry for that noise, y'all. It's a little warm out here, so people acting a fool. So you need to also save for the emergency fund. That's why you need to stash that 20% away. Let's talk about not having any financial goals, because your financial goals should not just be in, I want to pay my bills each month. You'll never keep your head above water that way. Another one is carrying high credit card balances. Listen, if you can't afford it with the credit card, don't get it, or get whatever the lower tier is. Okay. I actually on my wall today I spoke about a mistake a lot of people make going to the dealership, a car dealership, is they will go to a car dealership and tells the salesman, like, listen, if you could keep me at or below 300, 500, whatever the number is, if you could keep me below five, keep me at 500, we got a deal. Give me whatever. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that first and foremost, because if you get a car, a jacked up car, and you got 20% interest, you're gonna end up paying for that 2005 car 3 times because of the interest rate. You don't want to do that. Do not go tell a car salesman how much you can spend per month when it comes to getting a car. Don't do it. Nope. You already know what you can afford. And another thing is too, they are trained to upsell you. They are trained to upsell you. So do not allow them to talk you into getting a car that's going to give you a car note like you driving the Benz. Well, you can only afford the Camry. And the Camry is an excellent car. Go with the Camry, okay? And if what I just said to y'all doesn't ring any bells, this one will. Another thing that keeps people broke is having only one stream of income. Period. One stream of income. So many people, if you work a 9 to 5, work your 9 to 5. Nobody saying anything's wrong with that. Your 9 to 5, that means you trade your time for money, right? But a lot of times, working in 9 to 5, you pay your bills if you could pay all your bills, and that's it. You always find yourself broke at the end of the month. Another thing is too, even with business owners, you trade your time for money. Yes, you do. But as a business owners, you gotta be smart and invest in and go into businesses that where you can produce multiple streams of income, not just one, not just making money one way. If you only make money one way, you'll be broke. So, with that being said, also with businesses too, you have what's called transactional income, meaning that you only get paid based on a particular outcome. We know what type of businesses are that as well. So that's why it's important to having different, you might hear them called income verticals or something, but doing things that will get you another stream of income, at least one more. If y'all know about Dr. George Frazier, he even says, if y'all don't know who he is, look him up. You should be doubling your streams of income. Now, I've said it multiple times. I know there's a lot of you on here that you got an idea, you have a hobby, something like that. You need to start putting it together, make that your business, and make you some side income. Why? Because having that one stream of income, and we learned in the pandemic, a lot of people lost their job. They didn't come back to their jobs until months and months later. Some jobs didn't come back at all. Like, listen, you got to go out here and hustle a little bit better, hustle a different way as well, so you can have more money in your pocket. And for those of you like myself, I got multiple work at home businesses. Listen, people be worried about, oh, what about my time with my kids? This is what you need to do. Make your children a part of your business. Y'all know the Bella right here. She know all about what mommy do. She be on webinars with me and Zooms and everything. I make her a part of it. So if you're worried about not spending time with your children when you have a business, listen, some sacrifices are going to need to be made. But when it comes to your children, teach your children what you are doing when it comes to business. So Having more than one stream of income is the biggest thing as to why people um stay broke, because they only got one stream. Nobody saying don't work your 9 to 5. I worked multiple jobs at one time, 2 jobs, and went to school, and I did all those things. Yeah, I had money in my pocket, but I worked 7 days a week. I've done that before too. Matter of fact, I worked 2 jobs up until I got pregnant with that one back there. So working multiple streams of income. You got a hobby, you got an idea you've been wanting to execute, go ahead and do it. This ain't the time. With the way inflation is and everything right now, this is not the time to just be sitting back and just relying on one stream of income. Okay. And another thing I want to mention, guys, I want to talk about having wills and trusts. I'm gonna talk about that later, but it's very important. I need y'all to stop listening to people who telling y'all that's not important to have, because it is. Okay. So we're gonna talk about that later, y'all. But other than that, y'all hit me up later. Hit me up if y'all got any topics y'all would like for me to discuss. If there's some info you would like to hear more about, let me know. Also, guys, please get some life insurance if you don't have any. These tax refunds are coming out. Invest in yourself and your family. Life insurance.
Mommy?
Get your credit repaired.
Mommy,
Start your businesses, guys. Go after your dreams. Stop letting the enemy tell you you can't. Okay? So, guys, that's all I wanted to say now at this time. Please do a budget and start saving money. And if you can't save money, it's because you need more income. And y'all know I can help y'all with that, okay? So thank you for listening to me, guys. Have a good day. Please excuse my raspy voice. It's a little hoarse.
Mommy.